The school that I actually chose, three girls that I played with like way back when, actually were already down there, and the coach saw me play. So when he was up in Canada for like I don't know, I guess like a skills training camp, and then he just got in contact with me from them, and then it just kind of went from there. It's something that you can't be forced into. Like you eat, breathe, and like live the sport that you're playing down there.
The choice to pack up and move out of the country is a tough one at any age. But coming out of high school, a move from, say, Calgary to Florida is no little choice. Factors such as education, atmosphere, and experience come into play in making these decisions. But is it the right choice?
I believe in Canada. I don't think that we even understand them, the Americans, the way they treat athletes and sports down there as compared to what we do up here.
I don't think you can take away the experience, the opportunity that can be gained, and the financial advantage that can be given to a particular player athlete when they go down south.
They are very keen on their sports, and they put a lot of emphasis on it. And I mean, you're there for a reason. They've recruited you for a reason. It's a difficult thing to balance both, I think. But I think that would be the same even in a Canadian school. Perhaps even more due to the demands of the academic side of things. Probably get a little more help there with things like tutors, and they make their athletes go to study halls 3 times a week. You don't have a choice; you have to be there. We had an academic advisor that came on the road with us on all trips. So there's always an option there if you needed it, and they were very. You had to keep a certain GPA to be eligible. So I mean, they as much as you had an interest in keeping you doing well in school.
Some of the neat things with his program was built around his practice schedule. He had a tutor anytime he wanted it. All of these things are very positive things. Up here, that would never happen.
School-wise, it was really good because everything was like just a question away. Like if you needed something, they went and found it for you. So that was good.
As a student, I was always fairly decent, but probably, below the pack, 70, 75. And I think it gave me a better chance to graduate with a 4-year degree in the U.S. with the help from the hockey team and just keeping me focused, stuff like that. So I think probably it could have been a matter of me getting my degree as opposed to not.
Is there change in the future? Canada has scholarships, but in no way can they come close to matching the U.S. The most Ontario universities can offer is $4,000 starting in 2012, which seems nice until you get the bill for your $20,000 a year course, leaving you with some big debt numbers to deal with after you're done school.
I don't know if we'll ever get there. I don't know if the feeling is that we want to get there. I mean, we're definitely not the NCAA, and we offer fantastic educational programs. We offer fantastic athletic experiences, and we're not striving to become the NCAA. We're happy with where we are, both academically and athletically.
Carleton, as you said, Carleton has as good a program as anything in North America, but there's not one player in there that's ever going to be drafted. Why is that? Well, let's keep our Canadian kids here and make it a program that's as good as they are, that'll make it more like the North Carolina and whatnot, and maybe it'll happen someday.
I think the biggest thing is we have no idea the emphasis that the Americans put on sports. In Canada, we have no idea. I've gone down there to watch the kids that I've coached play. It is an atmosphere, it's hard to explain.
Tell me why we can't make our CIS athletics closer to being financially viable for our athletes. Mm-hmm. Exactly. They put in exactly the same amount of work up here. They practice the same amount of time. They give up as much as any athlete does in the States, and they get basically peanuts for it. I really believe it'll happen. It's going to, or we're going to lose all our top athletes?
I think the experience was worth it. I don't think I would have ever lasted 4 years even without an injury. But I think it's something that when you work hard enough, it's worth the experience. Like, it took me 12 years to get there kind of thing. So it was kind of like an experience getting there and being there. But, I mean, it's not something anyone can ever be forced into.